An epiphany, truly. I mean, there were flames, there were crickets. What can I say?
Definitely had the new hairdo tonight with the air cannon.
Oh yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a real carnival.
But the most amusing part was the cops that were standing up on the viaduct. They were like ducking behind the rocks. And when the flamethrower first started, like they all had their little walkie-talkie things out, and they were like, "Oh my God, you know, did these guys have a permit to do this? This?" You know, so it was pretty amazing.
I think we called down a little bit of, you know, a little bit of some spirit, potential from somewhere.
I've read a number of interviews of Mark Pauling. I think he's kind of an evil genius, and better blowing shit like this up than other stuff he could blow up, I guess.
I think it worked pretty well. I mean, I think that people were really scared. I think that people really kind of felt this vibration. It was just like this weird kind of like transparent violence. I mean, they didn't really know what it was. I mean, they're like kind of being hit by air and like shock waves, and you can't really see what it is.
Part of the way that a show like this, I think, had to work was if we had lots of like very intense things that were a little bit inexplicable, like the V1 and the Tesla coil and the flamethrowers, because those are things that are very intangible. Mere machines are not enough. I mean, it's not enough just to have a huge machine galloping around and picking things up and throwing it around. I mean, there's something about that that's very mortal.
The Tesla coil is a high voltage power supply that is capable of throwing electrical discharges about 20 or 30 feet. I wanted to demonstrate that there are more things to electronics than harmless playthings like furry dog radios or Macintosh computers. It's possible for electronic devices to possess a significant kill radius and not necessarily be user-friendly. It wouldn't be a good idea to be near the coil, regardless of what some people have said about the Tesla energies being harmless.
It's nice to see things get out of control once in a while.
Yeah.
There's all these things going on here that are so different from the other shows, and in a way, the machines are being dwarfed and they're sort of drowning almost in all this intensity. It's almost like the machines themselves were sort of the representatives of our own clumsy souls, I guess. You know, always at a loss to really be adequate in the face of those kind of things, you know, of real power and real energy. People somehow feel like Survival Research Laboratories creates an environment for machines that shows a life that they may have. It's about the development of a mechanical life form. Creating a performance is so complex that it can't be completely controlled, and unusual random elements take place, which they always do at these shows, give it a lifelike feeling. I mean, we really try really hard to make all the shows as different as you can do and still be more or less doing the same thing, still capitalizing on what you've learned from the past without repeating it endlessly. And, you know, I think that I kind of feel like each show is sort of just a chapter in a book, and we turn the page and then go on to the next thing.